Hello, welcome to the GPS Alumni. We're so glad you're here to join us for this conversation with our incoming head of school, Megan Cover. And here to lead the conversation today is Ashley Palmer, class of 99. Thank you so much to both of you for joining us. I will let you take it from here.
Thank you so much, Allie. We are so excited to do this. And thank you, Megan, for your time this afternoon. I'm super excited to be able to ask you a few questions and share in this time during Alumni Weekend. So we're going to dive right in. I want you to, since you're coming to our beloved all-girls school, to tell me about your own girls' experience and what you remember fondly about being at a school like GPS.
Ashley, it is so good to see you again. The last time I saw you, I was on campus. And for those of you who don't know, Ashley was one of the stalwart members of the search committee and a big reason as to why the Cover family is moving to GPS and joining your community. So it's so good to see you. And I am thrilled to be coming back to the world of all girls education. I went to the Agnes Irwin School outside of Philadelphia from 7th to 12th grade. And so I am thrilled to be coming back to a school that focuses on, the grades 6 through 12, where I think they are the most formative years for young women. And I have to tell you what I think about time and time again, and especially in preparing for my arrival officially on July 1st, is the joy I felt throughout those years and the spirit. And I remember just being kind of silly. And I think the silliness was because I felt so comfortable. And I felt comfortable with everyone. I felt comfortable with my teachers, with my classmates, with upperclassmen. And I especially have this vivid memory of cheering for my classmates at games, and you'd think that our games were big, they weren't well attended or anything.
Right.
Like having set cheers, and we would do all the things. And to this day, it just brings a smile to my face. So that's what I really remember fondly. I also remember feeling fairly fearless and somewhat of just, again, the world is my oyster, and I was able to kind of dabble in a lot of different things. And I'm really looking forward to my own daughters being able to experience that kind of this sense of this is a safe place, and this school is meant for you to just explore. So those are just a couple of memories.
I love it. I have similar memories as well. I tell people now that a lot of my fearlessness, which I will tell you, probably when I left GPS for a time when I went to college and I was back in a co-ed environment, I might have lost a bit of that. But as I have come back into myself, as I have matured and gotten older, I have found that. So, and yes, and just the joy. It's something that you cannot duplicate, right? In any part of life. So,
and I will tell you, I have missed that in all of my experience has been in a co-ed educational system, which I love. I love the boys and the girls, but I miss that spunk. And so I'm really looking forward to that next year.
Yeah. As we talk about that fearlessness, Megan, and I want to ask you, how do you feel that an all-girls school like GPS and like the school that you attended can meet the unique challenges that our girls have today? I think that self-esteem is one of those things, right? We talk about fearlessness, but tell me, what are your thoughts on that?
I think they're the best position to serve the needs of all girls in this day and age. And I think part of that is the fact that they were founded how many years ago by women for women. And that I do feel that all girls schools, GPS is a perfect example, is always on the forefront of, what is best for girls and what best meets their needs. And in particular, being very nurturing and supportive to what each individual young woman really is, seeking or looking for. And I think that especially this post-pandemic world, which is such an interesting time to be coming into.
Oh my goodness, isn't it now?
I think that is going to be even more apparent of just how nurturing and how valuable community is. The celebration of community and celebrating each young woman for her unique gifts. And I think that's what, again, all girls schools do so well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So you talked about your daughters earlier. What do you hope that they gain from spending their remaining years at GPS? Because they're going to be coming in not in 6th and 7th grade, but a little bit further along. So tell us what you're hoping, your hopes, your fears. What are their thoughts about coming to GPS?
Well, let's hope they don't watch this, so I can say they love this part. So I've mentioned I have 3 daughters. One is a freshman at Washington and Lee, and the other 2 are twins. And Margaret and Sophie will be joining the class of 2023 next year. And we did not have the good fortune of sending them to an all-girls school. So I did. My husband did not go to an all-boys school, so he was a little new to this single-sex experience. But I insisted that they each attend an all-girls camp up in New Hampshire. And they each spent, I think, about 4 summers there. And he was the first to notice the difference when they came home. You know, awesome. It was one of these, they wore uniforms, and they just got to feel that sisterhood. They came back, their heads were a little higher, you know, their chests were a little bit further out. And that's really what I hope for Margaret and Sophie as they join GPS next year. You know, it's a big year, junior year. I know there's a lot, you know, that these girls have on their plates. So Margaret and Sophie will be managing all that while navigating a new school. But I can tell you that the girls in their class, I was on a call with, who was I on? With the parents, the home and school or parents association. Showed them, they got a card from their classmates, and they got a care package. Actually, they got
sweet.
So that it just means so, those personal touches and connections mean so much to girls, as you know. So but anyway, I hope that Margaret and Sophie embrace it. I know they will. They're very excited. I hope that they walk a little taller and, you know, hold their high a little, you know, higher, their head a little higher. And I just think that's what I'm looking forward to. And that building of their confidence and really being able to seek out the many, many opportunities that GPS has to offer.
Absolutely. Now, what did they think about the uniforms? I'm going off script for a second.
So initially they were not, can I say this? I don't know if I can say this.
Of course.
They're not huge fans. I have told them I lived for my uniform. I loved my kilt and my shirt. And I said, these are fun. They're brightly colored and
the most comfortable things in the world. Let me tell you, that potato sack is phenomenal.
Blue and dark and stuff like that. So these are light. So I think once they get into the whole swing of things, they will like it. But they are working it a bit. They are asking, they have a birthday coming up, a big birthday this weekend.
Oh, yay.
For an increase in their shoe collection.
Right.
They are definitely working it. They've even actually, not related to the uniform, but they're working on their bedrooms right now. So there's already packages arriving at Founder's House, which
I love it. These are girls after my own heart. I love them.
Missing the opportunity. That is for sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So when you came down, Megan, a year ago, less than a year ago, what initially drew you to our campus? What drew you to GPS?
Oh my gosh. So much drew me to GPS. Again, like I said, I love the grades 6 through 12. And when I saw the opportunity, I thought, this is blending the ages that I just really, all of my experiences have been in middle and upper school and as an educator. And then the fact that it's all girls, that was just kind of just the initial attraction. And then I got to read more about the school and the history and the legacy. And, you know, my husband and I made the decision to, you know, make this move, and he's incredibly supportive and said, if you want to be ahead, let's go look for a headship. And I really wanted all girls. I really wanted these grades. And I have to tell you, the people that I met, they really were the ones that, you know, it was almost too good to be true, you know, and that started with the search committee, Ashley and you and Clay and Carrie, and meeting all these different alumni that were really unique and impressive and dynamic and warm and kind. And Ted and I are very much community people. And so are our children. And, you know, we moved to a place, we moved not just to the school, but to the town. And Chattanooga was just, the setting of Chattanooga is an added bonus. You know, I mean, it's this, we were there in early September, beautiful day. The mountains were majestic. The river was sparkling, and, you know, that was very easy. But and it just has gotten better and better. It's like every day I unwrap a new package and find something new about the school. And I really have to say my only, it's not even a complaint, is I just want to be on campus.
I know. And the pandemic has wrecked that for a lot of people, right? It's the girls, you. Yeah.
And Ted and I, we fell in love with the school. My husband came with me and we said, my God, if we feel this way about it like this in a pandemic, imagine what I feel like when it is no longer a pandemic. So it's just been a wonderful journey that exceeded my expectations. And I'm so excited to get to know the school and the community even more.
Very good. I know that we all feel the same, all of them there, and I'm excited for you to step on campus. I'm so glad that you were able to come on despite the pandemic. That was a wonderful thing. And thank you for the kind words about the search committee. It was our pleasure. So we are super excited that you're coming aboard. So you told us what stood out to you when you came on the campus, the mountains. What do you look most forward to now that you can formally come on and be there amongst the girls on your first day as head of school?
And it sounds like a broken record. I just want to meet each and every one of the girls, each and every one of the faculty members, the alumni, the board members. I just cannot wait, if we can do this, to shake hands or even hug. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really, the next year is going to be celebrating community and connection, and whether that's near or far. Allie's planning my world tour as we speak. So if you cannot get to campus, we hope that we will get to you. And for some of those, I'm hoping my husband can come along so you can at least, meet my other half. And I'm a relational person, go figure. And to me, again, it's all about the people that make up the place. And there are such impressive people in the building right now, and just this extensive alumni network that I can't wait to get to know.
Absolutely. We are strong down here in Atlanta with the alumni. So we welcome you when the time comes, and Allie's a great tour guide. So, so what do you want girls at GPS to take away from their time there? What do you hope in the next 5-10 years as you grow and mature in your role that you want to see the girls leave with?
Much like I want my own daughters to go away with, to leave GPS feeling a strong sense of self. If you are not resilient after this year, I don't know who is, but to build that resilience, to take that fearlessness with them, again, to take advantage of everything that we offer at the school, and that it launches them and fully prepares them, as it has in the past, to meet life's challenges, to meet life's successes, to just go out and just take life, in their own hands. And more importantly, I do want them to know that they always have a place to call home with GPS. And that's something that I have felt that has been a big part of my life with my school, and my group of friends from Agnes Irwin. We're going to the beach in a month, and we don't see each other all the time, but
I know, yeah,
these things where they were like, oh, Megan's leaving, we gotta, I haven't seen them maybe in a year, obviously, or a year and a half because of this, but let's get together. And you just kind of pick up where you left off. So, and I could go on and on about this, but I want girls to really recognize their value, and that they have a voice and they can make a difference and an impact in this ever growing, changing, crazy world we live in.
Absolutely. So what role do you think our alumni can play in the future of GPS? All the rest of the alumni who are watching this, tell us what we can do to make GPS the continued success that it has been.
Oh my gosh. Well, you're a perfect example, Ashley. Just keep doing what you're doing. I feel like you are a walking billboard for this school.
Oh, thank you.
And I am sending my daughters to the school because of the many alums I've met. But I would love for more alumni, and I don't know I know there is a lot of involvement because there's a lot of people who, attended my meet and greets or work at the school, or I've met in the greater community, but I would love alumni to get more involved. I would love to create some more partnerships, helping, you know, to kind of strengthen our network for these girls as they get out there. And, you know, it's you know, the world is just, again, ever changing and challenging in different ways. So I'd love to just build on those partnerships. I want to do a little plug. I have an installation on August 27th. Is that right, Allie? So that could be the beginning. That's the beginning of this new chapter. And so if you can attend on campus, that would be amazing. I'm sure we will live stream it, but I'm looking at this to just launch a new, you know, a new purpose and a new, again, I've said partnership 3 times, but, you know, to get, just to get alumni really singing from the hills about how great GPS is. And they do. I mean, they do. And I know that. I just have to meet those alumni. So, and my door is always open, and I hope to, the theme of my year will be listening and discovery about the entire GPS community. So I'm really hoping to have lots of good conversations with alumni and just further those connections.
I love that. We are here excited to play whatever part we can. So as you're doing that listening tour, you let us know. We'll listen as well as to how we can help you out. So I have a few rapid fire questions. Are you ready, Megan?
I hope so.
So what are you currently reading?
Oh my gosh. I'm one of those people that have a lot of books on my bedside table. I am reading A History of Chattanooga, actually.
Oh, very good.
New Money, Old South. I think that's what it's called. I am also, I'm forgetting the name of the other one that's on there right now. Glennon Doyle has a book right now, if you know that one. So that is a little light read.
Mm-hmm.
But it's, I kind of shift around if that tells you, get ready, Allie. That's kind of how my mind works. And the other one is Little Fires Everywhere.
Yes.
A little bit of a mix.
That's good. I love it. What is your most used emoji when you send text?
A shamrock.
Oh, fun. You know what? I don't think I've ever used that one before. I've gotten a lot into like the bursting celebration because I've actually had quite a few friends who've had fun things happening lately. So, and it's fun to have that. Haven't had that in a while.
I've used the thank you a lot lately too. I do it a lot, but the shamrock, I come from an Irish family, a big Irish family. And I don't know, this year, I think we all need luck. So the shamrock.
Absolutely. I love that. Where is your happy place? Mine is the beach. Where is yours?
I have a lot of happy places. I actually, you can see the picture behind me. We go every spring break to the Keys. So we just go back, and it's a place where we just rent a place right on the ocean, and the girls and their dad fish. I do not fish, but I'm a good first mate. Right. On the boat. And that is definitely, the water is so blue and peaceful, and you really feel that you're just it's the most calming place to be. But I love the mountains too. So that's
very good. That's perfect.
I will. That was a big appeal with Chattanooga for our whole family. We love to hike. There's another picture over here from my husband's big birthday a couple of years ago, and we went to Rocky Mountain National Park. And
oh, very cool.
Yeah, so we love to do all those. Much more. We're very excited to explore.
Yes, absolutely. So if someone were to play you in a movie, who would you want it to be?
Oh, that is, actually, these are good ones. Who would I want it to be? That's just a hard one.
I know.
This is kind of a guilty pleasure, but did you watch Emily in Paris?
I did not, but I've heard great things.
I don't know if I'd want it to be her, but I think her name's Lucy Collins. Is that her name? Yeah. She's like 30 years younger than me, but she's just living this life in Paris. And I was taught French, so I still teach French, but I really love her.
I love that. Everybody give that a Google. That's good. Anybody else you could think of?
And we've been watching a lot of movies lately, and I don't know.
No, that was a good one though. That was really good. So 2 more. Krispy Kreme or Dunkin' Donuts?
I really love hot Krispy Kreme.
Oh my God, so good, right? So good.
I do like Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Is that okay to say?
No, that's good. I actually was going to ask like your coffee, if you're into the coffee. So that's good to know. I agree with you. But Krispy Kreme's coffee is not bad actually, but those donuts, especially with that sign, is it's pretty great. And mine is right by my gym. So sometimes I'll leave the gym and go get one. Don't tell anybody.
I love it.
I know. And my last question, what is your favorite quote?
My favorite quote, that is easy. I have it right here. Hold on. I have it on my board. And this is a funny, and I probably shouldn't say this now because this is probably what I'll say with faculty. So this is from this journal that I started. Feels like 100 years ago, but when I first started teaching, and this is all it had in it. It was supposed to be my journal on teaching and everything. And so it's a little long, but it says, to laugh often and much, to win the respect of intelligent people and the affection of children, to earn the appreciation of honest critics and endure the betrayal of false friends, to appreciate beauty, to find the best in others, to leave the world a bit better, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition, to know even one life has breathed easier because you lived. This is to have succeeded. And that's by Ralph Waldo Emerson. And I can't remember where I found it, but when I was beginning in this field of education, that resonated with me. And honestly, it's become somewhat of a, it's been my North Star.
I love that. What a beautiful way to end this, because that is going to be our hope and our prayer for you, is that you laughed often on our beautiful campus. You have already garnered respect and will continue to do so with our staff and our faculty and our girls. And we just wish you the best. Thank you for this, Megan. This was amazing.
Oh, thank you so much, Ashley. And again, I can't wait to see you in person.
You as well. I hope to be there in person installation. I got my first shot on Monday, so I'll be fully vaccinated by then.
Thank you so much.
That was so awesome. Thank you all both so much. Thank you for your time. Megan, I love learning all these new things about you. Thanks, Ashley. I think Shamrock and the Krispy Kreme.
It's good, right?
Great.
Yeah.
I have to put an actress. I'm going to have to get on IMDb or something.
I know. Look, check it out. People always say Olivia Pope from me. So, that's mine. So.
Yeah. Maybe like Connie Britt. Connie Britt. I love her.
Oh, she's good.
Yeah.
She's good. I like it, Allie.
You can take that piece of paper and take it down for good and bring it to your bulletin board here. We're so excited to see you. And I know that the alums are just enjoying seeing who you are, and even more excited to have you join us. And so thank you both. And I look forward to seeing everybody on campus soon, I hope.
I know. Thanks, Allie. And thanks to everybody for tuning in. Looking forward to meeting everybody.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
All right. Y'all have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.